Megabonk sold over 1 million copies in just 2 weeks after its launch. This is literally every game developer's dream, something even AAA companies struggle to achieve nowadays. So, how did a solo dev manage to become a millionaire within a year while most developers struggle to sell even a few hundred copies of their game? Welcome everyone. Today you'll be learning about Megabonk's success formula. Let's start with the fact that Megabonk isn't trying to reinvent the wheel. It isn't a game that's trying to impress you by being something that has never existed before. I mean, you don't really see a knight skating on a sword every day, but at its core, it's just a roguelike survival game. It's a love child of Vampire Survivors and Risk of Rain 2, which have extremely well proven core loops validated by their overwhelmingly positive 200,000 plus reviews. And again, that's nothing new. It's a very common practice in game development to combine two games in an attempt to create something new, whether that's a new core loop, mechanic, or genre altogether. But it's not as easy as it sounds. You can't just mash two games together and expect something amazing to come out of it, because it takes skill and precision to bring out the best of both games. You can very easily end up with a game that feels like a ripoff of the originals, which is just one of the many things that can go wrong, and nobody is going to pay for that. Now, when you look at Megabonk, it feels extremely fresh and unique despite being a mix of two games. Why is that? That's because it has personality. Lots and lots of personality. A game with no personality of its own will forever live in the shadow of another. Megabonk pushes the limits of imaginative barriers by breaking conventional game design rules in a way that adds to its identity. I'm not going to break down each and every aspect of how this personality is shaped, because in this video we are looking at the whole equation rather than a single variable. Okay, so we've established the technical core and soul of the game, but there's an equally or even greater aspect that remains, which answers the question, why do we play games? To have fun. No matter how much personality or innovation a game has, if it's not fun, then it misses the whole point of being a game. A statement to Megabonk's fun meter can be seen in the reviews it has, mentioning how players are sinking hours and hours into the game on their first playthrough. So, let's recap what we have covered so far. It has a core loop that's been tried and tested successfully, it stands tall with its own personality and soul, and it does what a game is meant to do really well. But all of this would not matter if nobody knew about the game. And that's where the final and most important factor contributing to Megabonk's success comes in, a word that most game devs hate: marketing. Would Megabonk have reached the same heights of success if it had not gotten almost 50 million views? Most definitely not. Vedinad understood the importance of marketing his game and building an audience quite early in his game development timeline. But marketing is not as easy as 30 videos and 50 million views. He makes it look super easy, which is a result of the whole copying Danny's video style, but it's a style that works extremely well when done right to this day. And me saying that makes me a hypocrite, considering how I made a whole video on not copying Danny. But that conflict between what I said versus what I am saying now is for another time. So that's Megabonk's success formula, a game that ticks all the right boxes of how to make a game, multiplied by some insane marketing. My conclusion is that no matter which boxes your game ticks, you need to market your game. You need to put it out there, and you need to give marketing a much higher importance than you do right now. I'll end the video by raising a question: how many games on Steam exist that would have been successful if they were just marketed right?